the strangest feeling to know what to believe in. Cause every time you touch me, I can't control my body. Oh, baby, you are on my mind. All I think about, and I don't wanna stop.
From dating to relationships, from sex to love, from Christianity to politics, from darkness to light, you have now entered into the Real Zone. Welcome to Conversations with Trent, where no topic of conversation is safe from discussion. Now, here he is, Mr. Epic himself, Trent Williams.
My name is Jacoby Johnson, and welcome to the Jacoby Show. I am the grandson of the famous Arthur Trent Williams. I get good grades. I play football. I am 10 years old, and today we're going to be speaking about the Super Bowl and how we feel about it. So, first thing that I feel about the Super Bowl is like how the game went and how the referees were. Because, in the second half, 4 minutes, 13 seconds, Jalen Hurts got hit. He was down and it looked like a fumble, so refs called a fumble. So I didn't accept it as a fumble. And I lost $10 of the game because the refs cheated. But in the second half, Jalen changed in two different cleats. I wanted to know what was happening. Well, go to Taylor Kennedy and get you chapters of the Delta book. So in the first half of the game, everything was going good. So in the first half, they were winning, so I thought they were going to win. So it was up like 21-19. So I thought if they had to score again, they could score in the next half. But it turns out that they had returned the ball, so I didn't know. So I had $10 on the game. I lost it. I thought the referees were cheating because of the Jalen Hurts situation. And when Jalen Hurts threw a pick, that wasn't a pick because the receiver caught it and he was down, and it came out of, and he threw it up and he caught it and ran. So I am a football player in Texas. My team is called the Eastside Saints, and I am a receiver. My number is number 2. Follow me on my Instagram. Follow me at Kobe from the East, Kobe from the _East, and Jacoby Johnson. So what I like to do, I like to play football and basketball. School, I'm a straight A and B honor roll student, and so my mom, she's a wonderful woman. Her name is Taylor Williams. She's the daughter of Trent Williams, and that is my mother. So my sister is her name is Jordan Manning, and I want to thank all the people in my life. So in Super Bowl 56 when it was the Bengals and Rams. I thought the Bengals were gonna win that game, but the Rams won. It's like every Super Bowl, every two Super Bowls, I get it right and I get it wrong, and it's a good time. Hey Jordan, and that day I thought that o- Odell Beckham he was doing good, but when I found out he was crying, I didn't know why he was crying because he won the Super Bowl. I think it was tears of joy. But Super Bowl 55, I got that one. I forgot the teams that played, but I got that one right. And I won a lot of money. I'm talking $20. So from from uh from days and years of Super Bowls, it depends on like who gets the ball first and who scores this first touchdown. So that's what I focus on sometimes. But it's always the other way around. Like it's a fumble or in the second half they catch up. It's a good thing, but it's kind of good too. And in school, I take percussion. I'm a per- I play the drums too. I take percussion too. It kind of sound like that when it jumps like. That's what it kind of sound like. And I want to thank my papa because I wanted to follow his steps. So back to Super Bowl talk. I want I learned that it depends on the lineup and alignment. If some coaches out there, you gotta put like I found out like good men, you have good men on good receivers, but that's not how it works. You gotta put the fast receiver, you gotta put the fast corners on the fast receivers, and the not so fast corners on the not so fast receivers. See what I'm doing? So the part where Jalen Hurts when he threw it and it was a touchdown, the refs called it back. It was a touchdown. He had two hands in, and Jason 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 Kelsey, Travis Kelsey brother, he wasn't even holding. So the ref just called hold it for no reason. So and then after the game, Travis Kelsey had a podcast like I'm doing right now and talked to his brother. That was kind of funny. So we're doing everything has been good in the family. We're doing good. My grandpa got me a cool drone that we're still learning how to fly. And again with the book, Chapter of Delta. For for people who wasn't here, go to Taylor Kennedy www.taylorkennedymedia.com. Go to www.taylorkennedymedia.com. Right here to get this books and other books. And if you get lucky, you can meet the famous Trent. So it was only one part that when the refs called holding, it wasn't holding, and they came back and said it wasn't holding. But a couple people that would sit down and watch with me, they said
Okay.
they were like okay, because it didn't matter. We were just focused on the game. We was focused on the game to see who was going to win. So when me and my friend, we was doing $10 on two games. So when I found out that the Eagles and the Kansas City was playing, my dad, he was excited. He said, Oh, someone for Channonview finally made it to the Super Bowl. Cause if everybody knows, Jalen Hurts is from Channonview. He went to Channonview High School. I think I don't know what college he went to, but I know he went to Oakland. I know he went to Oakland, Oklahoma. So where it just no, it doesn't matter where you're from to go to the NFL. It just matters about your talent and your grades. Oh, and a little fun fact: if you want to play in the if you want to play games in college or high school, in high school you got to get C's. This is from my teacher. And in college, you got to get a 2.3 GPA. So that's why I'm working on my skills so I can play in the NFL. That was my dream. And like now, I'm gonna start a podcast when I'm in the NFL. So I learned that it doesn't matter where you're from or where you are. Like example, there was a person in Australia, and he I forgot his name, but he played for the Eagles as well. My favorite team. And after that, he wanted to get he was the first player in the NFL to don't have to go to college and to who didn't go to college to get in the NFL. So they were playing football in the in Australia. Mhm. I'm just gonna play random noise.
A few moments later.
So after a few moments later of the training, of the Kobe show, we are almost talking about we're talking about how it was one player in history. Back in 1984, there was like I forgot his name, but it was the Steelers when they made an awesome catch against the Cowboys. Remember that? He caught it and he ran. I think his name was like Lynn something. But as I get older, I realized that football is about motivation and having fun. You don't have to just hit people and talk smack. Yeah, I'm talking about you, Jalen Ramsey. It's about having fun. You know, football's a man's game, and dogs are man's best friend. So, right now, my papa, he has a collection of cars, and they're cool. So, it's one that's my favorite car, and there's always been a good time. It's always been a good time. Hey, Jordan, I can hear you calling my name. It's always been a good time with the. So speaking of cars, it's a car right here. Look, it's a Rolls Royce. With it's a Rolls Royce Cullinan, I think, burgundy. With look at the peanut butter seats. That's what I call these kind of seats. Peanut butter seats. You see it? Oh, let me show you the outside of it. Close the doors. Look at the outside. So in my grandpa, he has a car that's like it's like an old timey car. It's one of the old timey cars that see it's like a red. I don't know what it's called, but it's see old timey car, old timey car right here. and there's more where that came from. But right now, I'm just only showing 4 or 3 cars. And my grandpa, he has a white Corvette, and I have one too. I have a car collection and a Nerf gun collection. Every kid has one. So I have a car collection too. I have a yellow car too. A yellow car. So I learned that collections are about having fun with the things you collect, like Pokemon cards, for example. You could get a lot of good Pokemon cards and collect them, like from different regions, different countries, different everywhere. I think I heard it's World War III because China and Russia, they want to rule America. World War III. If y'all want to be safe, don't go because you gotta be over 18. Jordan. So thank you very much. Kobe, stop squeaking with your toys. So so right now we're in Louisiana. Oh, speaking of Louisiana, my papa make this good crawfish. Seasoning is good. Right now, my drone, it crashed like 3 different times. One in grass, two in concrete, and the grass again. So right now I'm trying to learn how to become a pilot. I got a license, but I don't have it with me right now. Oh, do I have my license? License? Yeah, I do. It's in the table in the kitchen. So right now, oh, and guess what? I ran 2 touchdowns my whole career. It's kind of fun. Kobe, stop squeaking your toy. It's kind of fun and about like how you get to play with other people and enjoy the moment while you're little. And being a kid is fun to being an adult. I know some adults want to be a kid again.
A few moments later.
So, moments into the broadcast, I'm starting to feel comfortable with this. So I can understand like the Ricky Smiley Morning Show. Everybody loves that. The Ricky Smiley Morning Show. So me and my papa in Texas, we listen to that every time I go to school. Like Black Tony. We love Black Tony. He funny. So a comment. I can't see it. I'm not allowed to touch the computer. So it's been a great time. It's been a great time with my papa. And today is my last day in Louisiana. Please don't let it in. 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 And guess what? I'm gonna have so much fun until it won't be able to. I'll have fun while it lasts.
Okay.
Some people are bored. Shout out to Jordan, the best baby sister ever, and the best papa ever, Trent. Trent Williams, the inspire for me, and my other papa too, and my mom. Hey, Jordan. So now, I always wanted to be in the broadcast, but today I didn't know like it was gonna be like this. I thought I was like gonna talk with my grandpa. So now, speaking of this broadcast, I would love to see you again. And remember, most of the time it's gonna be conversations with Trent and friends. but like almost. I'm going to say once a year, but I think it's like a couple months or a couple days when it's gonna be the Jacoby show. In a couple years, guess what it's gonna be? The Jordan Manning show. So after I pass it down to Jordan, she's gonna have her own show. And just to play Jordan, my little sister. Don't say that, Jordan. I can hear you. Oh my god. So now back to the Super Bowl because this was supposed to be about the Super Bowl. So I didn't. Did y'all know that Patrick Mahomes had like the third Super Bowl in a row?
Okay.
Jalen Hurts is not a rookie. He didn't even have one. But I still think he deserves a trophy. He played his butt off. The Jordan Manning show. So I think it'll be a good time to give my sister her own show a little bit. So after this, we've had a good time on the broadcast. No, it's not ending, but we're gonna have more fun. Oh, and speaking about, I want to run track. I think I could do good at it. The Jordan Manning show. Show. Jordan Manning show. 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 So, what I learned from broadcasting is don't be afraid. Just follow your Paw Paw footsteps. Hey, Mama, I did it. I'm famous. So now, with the Arthur, Trent Williams, the person I learned from, and the person I got these odds from. No, I got my odds from my dad. But the Jordan Manning show.
A few moments later.
I'm gonna stop saying that now. I'm happy about that too. So, a little bit later, I will be talking about the. Oh, speaking of right now, I just have a good thing of history that I'm gonna teach Jordan right now and other people. Thinking about what let's see. So everybody know who Martin Luther King is, right? I know that he's a good black person and he deserves his right. Amen. And he deserves his right. Give it up for Martin Luther King, MLK. So he deserves his rights. He followed his footsteps. He followed his footsteps from his dad. So he was been a church president too. Did y'all know in the Bible it says in John's it says all sins come short of God, and in John's 2 it says all sins constructed comes closer to in Jesus' arms. Did you know that? I didn't. Getting kind of comfortable. So the Jordan Manning show. So now I'm gonna talk about how I'm gonna talk about how. Oh, y'all wanna hear a joke? Oh, I had a ballot. I had a You wanna hear a joke? Yeah, I had a job at the bank. This lady told me to check her ballots. I pushed her over.
Okay.
Huh? I'm sorry. I'm getting carried away. I'm sorry. I'm getting very uncomfortable. So the Super Bowl, right? So Jalen Hurts, you know his Pumas, the Puma cleats he had. I like those, but Jalen Hurts, he deserved to win. Patrick Mahomes cheated. How he got hurt and throw better when he hurt? How you throw better when you hurt? How do you do better when you're hurt?
Okay.
Like when I was mad that day, I was throwing pillows, but that's that. Just keep it, calm down, and just take it. You can't rewind the Super Bowl. Yes, you can, but you just can't make them play again. So when he told me I had to take it and calm down, guess what I said?
Okay.
So of speaking of the Super Bowl, I, I can't wait until the next Super Bowl because I'm saving my money for college money so I can spend for things I want, Jordan, and so I can get Super Bowl tickets. So now I'm hungry right now. I'm hungry right
Okay.
now. Excuse me. So next year I'm gonna try to go to the Super Bowl. That's if it's close or it's in Houston or Louisiana, cause my mama is not flying. So I'm gonna try my best to get good grades, good big money, so I can go to the next Super Bowl. I want to be the next. All right, thank you for tuning in, and it's time to end the broadcast. And follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna say it again. Follow me on Kobe from the East. Kobe from the underscore East. That's Kobe from the underscore East. I would like to thank my papa, my mom for having me, and my baby sister. So after I'm done with this, it's gonna be the Jordan Manning show. All right, thanks for tuning in. Oh, more people joining, Papa. So hi, we were just about to end, but it's more things. So we're about to end. We'll catch you later on tonight. Oh, we'll catch you later on Wednesday with Conversations on Trent because I'm not gonna be here Wednesday. And I want to thank my mom, my papa, my sister for believing me, and Kobe Bryant, and Kobe Williams, and me. And then next time is gonna be the Jordan Manning show. All right. Thanks for tuning in. This is the end of this broadcast. You'll see Conversations with Trent Wednesday. I did. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. And next time it will be the Jordan Manning show. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and see you on Wednesday for Conversations with Trent and friends. We're gonna be going to commercial. I'm talking about one of those. We're gonna be going to commercial. Right. We're gonna be going to commercial in 3, 2, 1. Commercial. We're back, and this is the end of this live.
Conversations with Trent in conjunction with Taylor Kennedy Media and your radio network would like to thank you for calling in and listening to tonight's episode. We hope that tonight's conversation offended you just enough to turn your mirror inward to come back for more. So until next week's conversation, be epic.
Peace. We're ending it 3, 2, 1. And next time is